You're probably wondering how we ended up locked in a room in Bosnia with bars on the window. Let me explain. It all started last summer when we had the brilliant last-minute idea to spend the summer in Timișoara, Romania, during what ended up being the hottest summer on record. The only way for three little Canadians to not roast alive was to stay inside with the curtains drawn and only go out at night. This got pretty depressing. We swore to plan better next time and never forget that we are babies when it comes to the heat. So that brings us to Bosnia and Herzegovina. We had a short list of summer requirements. No crowds, affordable, either not too hot or somewhere with water. Bosnia checks off everything on the list, being one of the least visited countries in Europe, very affordable, and while it can still get very hot, there's a lot of beautiful nature and many clean, shallow rivers.
Unless you're from Alaska, you don't want to swim in our rivers.
Close enough.
We aren't Delulu enough to think that the capital city of Bosnia is a great place to stay cool, but that's where our trip begins, and it was off to a rough start.
So, we're in Sarajevo, but by a nice coincidence, both cards were blocked for us. So we've just been sitting in a cafe calling our banks. It's a fun start.
Maybe we were supposed to walk the other way out of the thing.
How can we walk out of the airport?
Just around. We're trapped in the airport right now. There's no sidewalks that go all the way out. There's a big fence that goes all the way around. And then there's barricades along the road. So we're just walking back and forth now. We found some sidewalks. So we made it to the apartment. Just waiting for someone to come let us in. We were able to find the bus somewhat seamlessly from the airport, and we brought with us Mayumi, a Japanese lady.
I like this new princess. Oh, princess, yes. Have you heard of Lord of the Rings?
And we got caught in a downpour. And now it's time for a recurring segment on this show.
Eating Asian food! Where we have no business eating Asian food.
We found a sushi place that's just a 3-minute walk. Two times this one, California, standard procedure, spicy crab roll, and the crispy gamburi. The crispy gamburi was the best. It was definitely the popcorn shrimp, very delicious. And a little bit sweet, which I wasn't expecting, but very good.
Getting all settled in to Sarajevo. Some struggles to start, but things are going pretty well right now. How was your day? On our way to breakfast on our first morning in Bosnia. All excited.
This is mine. It's these little donuts, fried dough with the jam, the feta cheese spread, and a little salad, and some sausages. And then we're sharing, but Jason has this one. Ketchup mustard, some potatoes, and sausages, or cheese pasta.
Tastes like macaroni.
We haven't actually planned our trip to Sarajevo whatsoever. We booked our flights to Bosnia after we had already booked our first month-long reservation in a different city. So as a result, we have 2 nights here with not a lot planned, and today we're just gonna go for a little walk around. Sarajevo is probably best known for being under siege for 1,425 days in the 90s. It's wild to think that this was in our lifetime. You can still see the scars all around the city from the almost daily shelling that occurred over that 4-year period. Sarajevo is quite a small but beautiful capital city. It was also the place that sparked World War I, when the Archduke of the Austro-Hungarian Empire, Franz Ferdinand, not that Franz Ferdinand, was assassinated on this street corner during a visit to their newly annexed Bosnian territory. For some reason, they have the footprints of the killer on the sidewalk here, so people stand in them and smile for pictures, which seemed really weird and dystopian, because why are we celebrating the start of World War I? But apparently at the time, Bosnia and Serbia were allied in resistance against the Austro-Hungarian Empire, who, after the assassination, joined with Germany to declare war on Serbia. Serbia joined in with Russia, who brought in France and the UK, and the rest is history. So depending on who you ask, Gavrilo Princip, the shooter, is either a terrorist or a hero. Monuments have been built and then torn down, and even the footprints themselves were installed, torn out, and put back in again. The old bazaar is just around the corner. This marketplace was built in the 15th century. It was earmarked for demolition in the 40s, but happily the plans were cancelled. Today, it is a thriving marketplace in the center of Old Sarajevo. We are trapped in our bedroom right now. Key broke off in the door, and we can't unscrew the little screws around the lock with a butter knife or tweezers or scissors. So we've had to text the landlord to come let us out of the bedroom. The tot is on the other side. You can't really see it in there, but the key is stuck up in here. Here's the graveyard of things we've tried. Kitchen scissors, nail clippers, tweezers, and Siobhan's idea was a chopstick. We had to phone because he didn't answer our message yet, and he isn't in Sarajevo, so he's going to send his cleaning lady. Siobhan's trying desperately to get us out because we asked her to tidy up before the cleaning lady comes. So she's decided to focus on the door. This is, I forgot to say, this is the other problem. There's bars on the window, so we can't even, like, take the keys, go out the window, and come around. So Siobhan got the storm shutters open, gave the key to an old woman. And it's just, like, shredding.
It's been like an hour and a half.
It's a good thing we have water and Siobhan has water.
It's true. We do have water. Our child has water and half of a chocolate bar.
I was wondering if we could get a locksmith at our apartment that we are renting. Would you like, can you come? Stravo, hello. I was wondering if you would be able to come help open a door because the key broke inside the lock.
Maybe he just hung up because he doesn't speak English.
Yeah.
Probably gonna get it.
With a lot of tweezer work and persistence, we got the broken piece out, and now there's a matching key in the living room door. So we'll try that. Could you slide it under the door? Did you get it?
Yay!
Yay! We might be
see.
saved. No luck with the key. When you turn to unlock it, it just seems like it hits something and you can't get past it. And
We did it the opposite way.
if you do it the opposite way, I can actually feel something moving inside, but it doesn't seem like it locks or unlocks anything.
Yeah.
So maybe it's broken. Even with being very careful, now the end broke off of this key. So problem number 1,000,000 is that the front door doesn't stay closed unless you lock it. So we locked it and we left the key inside the door because in case of a fire or something, I don't like having the door locked and taking the key out. So the key is in the front door, but our daughter can't take it out. So the cleaning lady can't get her key in. So someone might have to climb through the living room window. The neighbor's involved now. They're trying to source a way to come in the window.
Not this one, but
Yes, not this
the
one.
other one.
The living room window. Just over there. Oh yeah, they got a ladder.
Do you need help?
Nastažam mi vrata.
Careful.
Давай.
I don't want you to hurt yourself.
It sounded like a utility knife.
Wow, they're really.
I was like, maybe they just don't use locksmiths here. We got cocky. We didn't even conserve our water.
No, we just assumed that.
We thought we'd get out today. I wish I could say this is the first time this has happened, but I've actually been trapped in a bathroom before too. That time we were able to get the door open though.
Being locked in the bathroom had maybe like 3 stars. This has 0 star. Bathroom. It was only like 15 minutes probably. Also, it was only one of us. So our tot was still going to have a parent at the end of it.
True. I've gotten to the more brute force method.
It might work. I keep hearing promising clicking sounds, but how are they going to tell us to stand back when they bust through?
Yay! We're safely out.
That's right. We are free.
Next time, we travel to our first magical summer destination in Bosnia.
Today, we will be climbing the highest pyramid in the whole wide world.